Hello. Hey, lovies. Good sunrise. Oh, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah, I feel like I'm still feeling the effects of that blood moon and the eclipse moon, but it really felt like when I woke up today, it had dissipated. Yeah, thank you, Divine. There goes my phone. Divine is saying, like, if you felt any effects from that full moon or the blood moon, I feel like it has dissipated. So I decided to do a really brief and short reading for you all today. Just like something for you to listen to as you're on your way to work, something for you to listen to as you're waking up. We'll see if the divine would be open to talking about what may be coming in this weekend or what's coming in for you. Ignore this. Like, this is castor oil. I I was watching the Anonymous Oracle, and she was talking about how she puts castor oil in her belly button at night. And I was like, oh, okay, let me try that. But now, like, there's like a little thing right there. So you all can just ignore that. We keep it real together, don't we? We keep it real here. You can show up with a face mask, with your rollers on, with a do-rag on, sweatpants. It's all good. So welcome to the temple. The other thing I was thinking of doing was adding more cards to the index deck, because I love these like cards where people make them themselves, like these makeshift decks. So it really puts like your natural essence into it. So I was thinking of also adding more to the index cards. Okay. So let's see what's in store on this day for you all, or maybe what's in store this weekend. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to try to keep this reading at about 20 minutes, okay? All right. Glory be, divine creator of all things. We are feeling energized, motivated, and joyous on this day. We give gratitude for awakening once more. We give gratitude for the levity and the fun on these days by which we awaken. We give gratitude to the sun for waking us up on each day as well, for reminding us that time moves forward, for reminding us that we can always change and that there are more days ahead. Thank you, divine creator of all things. On this day, you could be very, very popular in the cosmos. Just putting that out there. I'm going to take that one out. I think that's going to be fun. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator, Cosmic Family, angels and archangels and ancestors for walking with us on these pathways and across all of our incarnations. We bring glory to Thee and glory to the bloodline, and of course, glory to Source One of all things. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. So we have Alien Superstar. Do you want spell work in the negative, divine? Okay. And the okay. Let's talk about this. We have a spell work battle. Would you look at that? My goodness me, I'm going to try to keep this to 20 minutes. So we have someone who is cosmically famous. This is someone in energy who is famous across the cosmos because of the life and the incarnation that they are living. This is someone who feels that they are being watched by the clouds, I'm hearing. Have you all seen that movie that Jordan Peele made about the purple sky eater? Something like that. I think the movie is called Nope. I'm not 100% sure, but it's this film about these two people, I think it's a brother and a sister, who live out in the middle of nowhere. And they start to notice that there are very bizarre or strangely shaped clouds in the sky. And there's this one particular cloud that does not move. And they're like, they know, I think it was the brother who noticed this cloud. And as the movie progresses, it turns out that that cloud is an alien spaceship or an alien itself. It's suspenseful. You really can't tell. And I don't want to spoil it. Yep, there goes my cat. I feel like I want to tell you here that there may be watchers of you in the sky and across the galaxy because of the life that you're living. This also says master innovator. There could be I feel here what they're showing me is that there are some people who make it to this superstardom or this level of superstardom because of aliens who help them. Okay? Or extraterrestrial beings who help them. And whoever this message is for, I'm going to try to keep it very general. There could be a superstardom energy who has the help of extraterrestrial beings to do some form of negative spell work. And I feel here it's this energy of like the shift of the earth, where these superstars, in quotations, are doing this negative spell work to keep the earth in a bind, whereas there are other beings who are also being supported by extraterrestrials to do spell work in the positive for humanity, for the earth. I heard they're trying to keep their spot. Here we go. Let's see what this is about. Thank you, Divine. Show me the alien superstar from another world, a master of innovation. They're showing me that in order to reach this level of superstardom, there has to be something peculiar about you. And they want you to embrace these peculiarities because they're your go-to traits as to why people admire you or as to why you are ready for this type of a position where so many eyes are looking at you. You already have these cosmic and interdimensional beings who are watching your daily experience. But now I feel like there will be additional material beings, like humans, right? Other human beings, so to speak, who will have their eyes on you too. Show me this. Alien superstar. Thank you, Cosmic Family. Thank you, Cosmic Family. Ace of Wands on the fence. Okay. Page of Wands to the Four of Wands. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Okay. To the Queen of Wands here. Ace of Wands represents a lot of energy, fire energy, movement, motivation, new beginnings, the spark of inspiration to start something new. And then we have a Page of Wands. I see here that there has been a spark of inspiration and it is communicated to a group of people. And when you communicate this to a group of people with the Queen of Wands energy, it puts you at the center of attention at this gathering or at this place in community. Whoever this message is for, I feel like you find your superstardom in community, being around other people. It's like, how do I say, they're saying like a mother of the land, but there's something else. It's kind of like you are Belle in the Disney movie. It's like but then you have a positive reputation. Like everyone knows you around town as being the center of attention, as being very beautiful, as being creative and inspirational. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands is an energy that demands attention, whether they're actually demanding it or not, but it brings in attention. Show me spell work in the negative, please. Eight of Wands. Okay. Well, that's clear. Five of Wands. That's also very clear. One more, please. Thank you. The Emperor and Two of Cups. Show me the intentions of this Queen of Wands energy. What are the intentions of the Queen of Wands energy, or is this the collective? Can you clarify? Three of Swords. Okay, so they're heartbroken. Oh, shit. Excuse my language. We have the King of Swords to the Empress here. Okay, what I'm going to tell you is there is a feminine energy who is in the spotlight because of her beauty. And she is actually going through heartbreak because an emperor has finally declared that she is not an empress energy. And it's interesting because she is very much a socialite. She is very much someone who's known in the community. Other people find her to be very attractive. But with the Ace of Wands on the fence, there's some aspect of attraction that is missing. It's only halfway there. Child, I wanted this to be 20 minutes. We have an emperor here with the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Swords. Came out with the Three of Swords. He has said this to her. He has spoken up to her and said, like, there's a breakup that's happening here. There was spell work sent in the negative to create conflict. They turned that over. To create conflict, to create competition, to make somebody's life chaotic. There's been a lot of chaos magic thrown at this divine union between an emperor and an empress. It could even be something here like the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands could represent, hold on. They told me to, I don't know, High Priestess, they're telling me to keep going. They're showing me that there's actually a breakup between a Queen of Wands and a King of Swords. So this could actually be a couple who consider themselves to be alien superstars, so to speak, but there's actually a breakup. And there's a breakup, but they could still be living in the same home, or they have emotionally broken up, but they still publicize the relationship as though they're together. It's very interesting. They're showing me between this couple here. This is like dueling between a shadow couple and a light couple. They're showing me here that this shadow couple who considers themselves to be like alien superstars, one is just like anybody would find them attractive. Like that is what has pushed them in the spotlight. But then they partnered with a King of Swords because he's the plan, he's the strategy. So it's like a Queen of Wands is the face, but then the king, what the hell is with this? Why am I stuttering? The Queen of Wands is the face, but the King of Swords is like the strategy and tells her what to do. And they work as a team like this. Show me more about this alien superstar couple, please. Show me about this alien superstar couple. They told me that they go to those parties. Yeah, we have the magician. These are the ones who are doing magic. They're also showing me here that they have used up all of like their sexual magic energy, and that's why they have been doing magic on other couples. So with the Ace of Wands on the fence here, they don't know how to innovate or how to create anymore. And so in order for them to try to keep their status as a couple, they do magic on other divine unions. They do this negative spell work on them. Show me. Show me. Am I on the right track, divine? Seven of discs. Strength. The Chariot reversed. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Whoever this couple is, they are very well versed in occult practices and magical practices, and they do it together. Like I said, they do a lot of like sex magic or union magic. They do fire energy magic. And that's why they were sending chaos towards a divine union here, because that's the sexual energy that they conjure with each other. It's like they create chaos between the two of them as a couple with the Three of Swords, and then they sleep together to try to harness that energy and then direct it at a particular couple. So they don't even need to like each other. And the fact that they don't like each other also adds to the magic that they send. Thank you, Bubby. Thank you, handsome. Okay. So that's the thing. It's like, yeah, the Hermit card here, Two of Discs, and Justice. So this couple, they haven't been able to conjure enough energy to get to the next status of being an emperor and an empress, because we have the Chariot in the reversed. So yes, they have been doing magic on the masses or a magic on divine unions that they have been able to identify so that they can elevate in whatever type of superstardom that this is as a couple, but they're not making it there. Okay. Do you want to show me anything else about this spell work? In the negative? These people, it's not destiny swapping, so to speak. How do I say this? Three of Wands and Four of Discs. They do something like trying to keep it for themselves. So, like I do feel like in some way it's destiny swapping. But for example, let's say that this karmic couple is out at the farmer's market and they see another couple at the farmer's market who are so deeply in love and they're holding hands and looking deeply into each other's eyes. This couple will then look at the happy couple and say, I want that for myself. And they do something here where they try to steal people's futures. So they're not exactly swapping. It's like they're trying to harvest somebody's future energy. Okay, let's see what else is here. I feel like what I'm going to say here is this couple, they do magic and they somehow identify like a divine union, or they identify what they want to take from people. And what they end up doing is they create so much chaos that they try to keep the person in anxiety and fear. So let's put the puzzle pieces together here with what we're seeing about superstars and what these very famous and powerful people have been doing. We need to recognize another form of destiny swapping. It's not just trying to take somebody's partner. It's about trying to keep somebody so bound to... It's my cat. It's about trying to keep somebody so bound to anxiety and fear that they're immobile, that they no longer mobilize to put their legacy into action. 10 of discs. So that's what this couple has been doing to who? They've been doing this to who? The Fool, innocent people. We have the Fool, 7 of Wands, and the Star. Your cosmic family has been kicking somebody else's alien ass. I feel like that's what I want to say here. There's a divine union that is also protected by extraterrestrial beings or the Watchers. I feel like there are beings who are so much older than human beings. They're more ancient, so to speak, who have dedicated themselves to supporting human beings on the timelines that they hop through and on the timelines that they decide to choose. And also they're telling me on the timeline of the earth, that the earth will find itself on. And so it's like there are these overarching beings who are in some ways in control of the rollout or they're showing me like a rug that is unfurling, like the way that the world will unfurl. These cosmic beings are protecting you, and they're protecting this union because your union is also connected to the elevation of the earth in and of itself. Okay? They're letting you know that whatever spell work that this superstar couple has done to you, you have escaped it. The Fool. And you have escaped this because they want me to keep saying this. You have like interdimensional beings or someone who is more powerful than whoever these superstars work with, who are not from this earth. Okay? So whatever type of beings that the feminine here likes to channel, yours are more powerful than hers. Your channelings are more powerful than hers. Okay? And as a couple, your magic is more powerful than theirs. Your influence is more powerful. Okay? Yeah, we have 7 of Swords. Let me look at spell work in the positive here. What else about this spell work war that is happening? Thank you, Creator. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Thank you. Show me this spell work in the positive. Excuse me, Papa. Thank you. I feel like sometimes he just comes up here because he wants kisses, you know? Show me spell work in the positive, please. Who's doing spell work in the positive? This is all I'm going to pull because this is all you need to know. The world and justice. Some type of forces of harmony and balance. We could even say the energetic force of karma has neutralized all of this spell work that this famous couple has sent to a particular divine union or to divine unions in general. They may get an assignment, I'm hearing. They get assignments, I'm hearing. The world and justice, that's what the spell work in the positive is. The world being balanced out, things being made fair and correct. By justice being served. And I feel here justice is being, I heard long arms. So what they're telling me is, this famous couple has been doing spell work on you. And I feel like they've been doing it indirectly somehow. Like there could be someone who knows a guy, who knows a guy, who knows a guy, who then knows them. But the person that you run into every day is just someone down the hall that you don't think twice about. Or someone who you see often when you go for a walk down the street and you're like, why do I always see that person whenever I decide to go somewhere? That's the connection. It's like 4 or 5 people removed. Okay? So this is a PSA, Knight of Wands and Four of Swords. I'm going to close the message out here. This is a PSA to whatever type of famous couples have been doing spell work to try to replace the legacy for those who are destined or in divine union. The world injustice. It's like, how do you think you're going to run away from that? Yeah, King of Wands, action. Whatever forces of justice here. You know what's really weird? It's like I keep forgetting my words or something. Like they're showing me something about how this couple performs on stage. And it's like they try to steal the words right from out of somebody's mouth or right from out of your mouth. So they may like preach or they may profess something and they try to take the words that you have already spoken or they try to copy what they think you would say. There's something very weird about this. They're telling me like you're going to know who this couple is because they're going to start getting media attention for doing concerts and just like forgetting the words. It's because the spell work is returning back to them. I feel like things are just getting juicy. I don't know. It's already been 20 minutes, but it's getting juicy. I want to see what this is. Temperance. They said all in good timing. Okay. I'm going to see if the Gold Tarot wants to gossip a little. Well, not gossip, but you know. What else is here? How did this couple get famous? Can you show me that? Is this couple famous? How did they get there? Welcome to the temple. I knew the Gold Tarot was going to come through. Yeah, that's how they got there. That's what I'm saying. So basically, I heard one of them was an indentured servant. So one person in this couple, I'm hearing like they came from Africa or something. One person in this couple isn't even from the United States. I'm getting like Southern Africa or like the Caribbean. So it's like they were an indentured servant. They were actually taken from their homeland for this particular contract that they had with the devil energy. And then they were brought to the United States and then pushed into stardom as an artist. I feel like this is music industry energy. And so it's like they're an indentured servant. It's not even like a contract. It's like they are in servitude to whoever took them out of their homeland. And then what happens next, they're showing me, is then they get assigned a partner or they get assigned a husband or a wife. This is all like it's an arranged marriage. Thank you. That's what they're showing me. It's like this, both of these people in this couple, they've never had freedom in their lives. But it's like people look at them as though they're a spectacle, but they're not even sovereign at all. I heard that they're a major agent. A major agent. They could be a part of some type of major record label as well. So this is how they got their stardom, through the devil energy. I'm also getting something here about how they try to interfere with people's prophecies, because they show up with the Three of Wands energy here a lot. There's something that they're showing me where it's like this couple, they don't know how to predict the future or to do any type of like predictive programming. Show me this here. This couple keeps a lot of mystery and smoke and mirrors surrounding them. It's like nobody actually knows what goes on behind closed doors with them, because even their media portrayals are controlled. Like their entire life is controlled. I don't see them being able to get out of this. They're not going to get out of this contract with the devil if they're trying to escape. I also don't see them getting out because they haven't been able to take the divine couple out. There's something here where it's like they do some type of overkill on trying to look into people's futures, their legacy, what's coming in for honorable citizens and innocent people. They way overdo it. And it's like they plot out points. Oh, child. Okay. It's like, I feel like they try to do some type of magic. They try to look at people's prophecies. They also try to back it up with like astrological cartography or something, where they map out specific points. And then what they do is they look at the timeline of when those points are expected to take place. And then they send magic to those points in time while they're in an altered state that is timeless. Do you see what I mean? So that they are observing time through magic or an altered state. Look at whatever, bitch. Get behind me. I ain't fucking around today. That's what they do. Okay? So it's like they're not doing destiny swapping magic per se, but they are looking at these highlighted points in people's lives so that they can look at the timeline or the time frame, because they're showing me numbers. Okay? It's like a day. It's like a day of the year, matching the date, matching the week, matching the weekday, matching the month, matching the time of the year, which matches like movements of the planets in the cosmos. Okay? So it's not just one layer. There's something here where it's like down to the second. Okay? Yeah, that's what they do. They send energy into the future somehow by doing this. And they told me that they have really angered Father Time with this energy, because it's like they go through all of these timelines and then they're manipulating time itself as though they're the god or the goddess or the curator of time, and they're not. So, in some ways, this is like some of those underground facilities that try to open portals. Okay, this is like the Mandela effect, so to speak. Okay, show me more about this couple and the devil energy. Judgment. Well, welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. Thank you, Divine. They're under judgment now. King of Pentacles in the reversed, bitch. Excuse my language. I may not keep this one up. I'm feeling the vigor on this day. This is how these people made their money. How do they make money by doing magic on time? Like, how do they do that, Divine? They're telling me strength because they dominate it. Weird. They send domination spells over people. Two of Coins reversed to the Seven of Cups reversed. And this is with the forces over here. This is clarity about chaos. This is also seeing through the multiple ways that people are trying to like illegally exchange energy. Seven of Cups reversed, the veil lifts, the confusion clears. There's someone here, I feel like there's a feminine here, like they don't even know how to sing. That's what they want me to tell you. And this feminine has become famous because of this devil energy, because of this magic that she does. She doesn't even know how to sing. She's not even a good performer. It's all magic. Justice. Okay, they're telling me it's, ooh, wow. Justice and temperance. They want me to let you know that original earth angels, masculine or feminine, and those of us who are destined for divine unions or in them right now, we have collectively defeated these energies, these alien superstar energies, these famous people who are being exploited by extraterrestrials. And in turn for their exploitation, they exploit human beings. And I'm hearing it's like they have they actually have no legacy themselves. Like that's what I'm telling you here, because they have sold their bloodline or their legacy over to the devil energy. So that's why they have to spend so much time trying to harvest and steal legacy energy from normal, regular people, because they have none. And they targeted original earth angels here, and they are sadly mistaken at the strength of their powers. They themselves have been overpowered by the forces that be, who are saying this is too much chaos. We need to drop something here. The veil is going to drop here about the true energetic exchanges that these famous people take part in, whatever parties it is that they do. Gatherings and get-togethers. Temperance and justice. Do not worry about it, original earth angels. And if I may be so bold to say, you could actually be the one. How do I say this, so to speak? You could actually be more powerful than you anticipate. Okay? Because I feel here like you have been a critical part to their demise. Page of Swords, Six of Coins. To the Knight of Swords and the Six of Coins. Anything else you want to show me? Do you want to show me about this spell work in the negative at all, or anything about this couple, the divine union couple, Emperor, Empress? They're telling me here, like they want you to know that these demonic energies, and when they take over people, or like people want to channel them and like all of this stuff, they actually don't own anything. Like, put that into perspective. They're indentured servants. They are contracted to lose their liberty. They're contracted to lose their spirit. They actually don't own anything. And that's what you need to be cautious of with the Three of Wands here that they're telling me. You know how they want to come out with technology now, where they're going to say that you're going to be happy, but you'll own nothing? Don't do it. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. Don't do it. Anything else spell work in the negative? Okay. The Sun and the Hierophant. Look at this shit. That's amazing. The Most High is like, these angels are of such high authority. These are beings of wellness, health, and life. The world is shifting. And people who have gotten famous and wealthy off of harvesting, off of fear of other people, and also by control of a regular citizen, they are falling. They're under judgment now. And the divine here is with the Sun saying, the sunlight beings have won. they prevail. Temperance, justice, Hierophant, the sun, and strength. You're not getting past that as a demonic being. There's some type of lie that they're telling. 10 of Cups. Show me this. 9 of Cups. What is this lie about? 5 of Pentacles, the Magician. The Magician again. I don't know how to say this, but I feel like there's going to be some type of PSA or a lie that they promote through media that there's no more money. And I know that that sounds really strange and bizarre, but I feel like they're going to try to say like all of the gold reserves have been used up. Like there's no more money. They don't want to print any more money. Like there's something about this here. Because we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in the reverse, but it's a lie. I feel like they may want to try to put like panic or stress or strain on the masses by saying that there's some type of economic destruction or something that happened that destroyed the dollar or that is destroying coins or money. It's not true. What they want to do here is create a problem, manipulate you. They want to manipulate the masses. I don't know why all of this is coming through. Like, this is a lot. They want to manipulate the masses to put them in a state of stress. Okay? And this is more than stress. 10 of Wands is like overbearing, overwhelmed, burnt out, like carrying so many problems at once. They want to manipulate people to be in such poverty that they accept help. They're saying something here where like there's a tagline of like, we're all family, let's help each other. We're all family, let's get rid of the concept of money or something. Like they're gonna say something like, remember to help your neighbor. Money is tight, something like this, and it's a lie. Okay? I don't know why you're telling me this, Divine, but I'm grateful. Thank you. It's a part of this manipulation that they do. And I feel like it's being denied here. The World, Justice, and King of Wands is being denied. Show me spell work in the positive. Yeah, Ace of Cups, 100%. Okay, it's not going to work out. It's a failed plan to try to steal from the masses. It's a failed plan to try to steal from abundant feminine energy, right? Because feminine energy is on the rise, right? Feminine energy is growing in respect and abundance, especially with Mother Earth. So it's like these people who are in the spotlight, they've been trying to steal this energy and it's not going to happen anymore. It's like they can no longer abuse the Divine Mother. 6 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I heard you put them in their place. 4 of Swords. You put them in their place. Okay. Let me clear this out. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Cosmic Family. Look, she came out again. What do you want to tell me about this Queen of Wands? This is the feminine who's doing this magic. What do you want to show me about her, alien superstar? Okay. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, the same cards. Show me. Queen of Swords. Five of Cups. Four of Wands. It's like she wants to say something to you. You're showing up as a Queen of Swords. It's like she regrets something and she's upset. You know what this is showing me? This is showing me when a female rapper said she was like beefing. Gosh, it's so annoying. Let me just say as a sidebar, I really feel like celebrity culture is dying, and so are all of those people, because a lot of their names aren't even relevant in my mind anymore. And I have to sit there and be like, wait, what was that person's name? I don't even remember anymore. Because it's like that timeline is fading out, where these people who were famous for doing these fear tactics and all this fear mongering is over. So it's like, who's going to look back and say like, oh yeah, remember that rapper like Lil Kim? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But anyway, they're showing me here, it's like the line when a female rapper was like, if you wanted to stay, you should have befriended me. I get this energy where like this Queen of Wands, who is a part of that karmic couple, she's kind of saying like, hey, touche, you knew what you were doing, huh? Queen of Swords. You actually also had strategy. You were able to think things through. It's this weird where it's like, oh, I should have tried to invest in being your friend. Now they're in regret because there's no opportunity for you all to be friends. Three of Cups on the ground. Oh, that's what she says. Stupid hoe should have befriended me. Then she could have probably gained back. You know what happened to her, right? You know what happened to her, right? What is this? Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're saying they don't want me to talk on that energy specifically because that energy is like in hell right now. Whoever sings that song, the blank hoe, that song, she's in hell right now. Is that it, Most High? Thank you. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So they want to talk about what's coming next, because there is something hidden that's coming in to a Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm going to put this back. Listen, y'all, I tried to make sure that this reading was 20 minutes, but it never works out that way. What is this momentum that's coming in? What is it creating? There's a lot of like, they're telling me the forces is the Chariot energy. You see like how on top here, the canopy looks like the galaxy. It looks like the night sky. I feel here like there's a lot of new energy that is being like pushed at the earth or something. What is this called? Like sonic waves? They said sonic waves. There are like a new type of sonic wave that is being pulsated at the earth right now so that it can move forward. Either so that it can move forward or that the earth is actually inching forward little by little, literally in the universe. Like meaning like its placement. It's like inching forward a little bit by little bit. What is this? Is this it, Most High? You're about to remember. That's what they want me to tell you. The forces, right? The forces are with you, Luke Skywalker. Okay? The forces are with you, original Earth angels, and you're about to remember. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups to the Page of Cups. You have cosmic beings who are about to remind you of who you really are and how much this earth is yours. And I'm not saying it's yours individually. I'm talking about who the original beings of this earth really are. Before all of this cosmic, demonic, whatever overlay was placed on everybody's eyes, was placed, or this veil was placed on the earth. These forces are showing you who you are, where you come from, what your abundance is, what your birthright is. Okay. I'm going to close this out, Most High Divine. Thank you. Final messages, please. Thank you. They said we could close it out. I heard my phone. Show me Eight of Wands to the Nine of Wands. Yikes. Okay. I heard only the strong have survived. The Lovers. That's interesting. Final messages, please. The Moon. Okay, we're going to close it here. This is the last message that I'm going to give to you from these forces or these cosmic beings of justice. Okay? Divine earth angels and the originals of this planet, this Nine of Pentacles energy, they're about to receive a windfall of abundance. And it comes from this shift of the earth and how the energy of money and abundance was so regularly contained by fear. When you open that cage, all of this abundance is now flowing into the earth and into the innocence, so to speak. These forces are telling me that there has been so much going on in the shadow, only the strong have survived. Up until this point, only the strong have survived. Not to say that if someone, has passed their week, I'm talking about like this is the battle zone, so to speak. Okay? So you come here because you are a spirit or an incarnation because you know how to battle. And this has been some heavy shit. And they're telling me here, you have made it through this battle because of love. And love dispels fear. Well, thank you, cosmic beings. I invite you to join us once more. If it should please you, we give gratitude. Thank you to the forces of justice who bring in the rebalancing of abundance energy in this realm. And he puts it in the favor of those of harmonious hearts and altruistic being and of benevolence. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. Oh, let me move the. Thank you. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading, Most High Divine Creator of all things. I do feel here like the forces want to speak, but I'm getting a bit tired. Let me see. Justice, the World, and King of Wands. Forces, do you want to speak here? Six of Wands in the reversed. Failure, loss of reputation. Eight of Cups. The Lovers. Thank you. We have the High Priestess and the World. And then the Four of Swords. I don't know what happens, but it may have seemed like you failed at something or something didn't work out. So you had to move on from it. Thank you. This is what they're telling me. Six of Wands in the reverse represents losing a competition, losing a game. Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords, yeah. Okay? It's the same message that's coming through. Failure, loss. For those who have been trying to keep people in this veil where they don't even know that their energy is being taken and stolen from them. It's like before everybody knew that a fast food restaurant or a fast food place was poisoning us. These are all failed plans now. And it may not seem like that because of the extensive nature of time for how this has been centuries. However, we are all moving on collectively, and the forces are supporting us to do so. I'm hearing that they're laying down the gavel. Okay. Okay. The last thing I'm going to pull here is from the I Ching deck, because this energy from the I Ching represents wisdom from the forces: earth, wind, earth, air, fire, and water. Forces of the earth. Would you like to, do you have an I Ching message of wisdom for us to close this out? Thank you. There we go. We have 40 and the number 9. Let's see what 40 says. Whoa. So here we go. 40 is the card of deliverance. Thunder above water, the rains come at last. The thunderstorm clears the air and refreshes the earth. So it is when troubled times end and deliverance is at hand. That's what they're saying here. Release from pressure allows a return to everyday life with a renewed sense of gratitude. Attend to necessary affairs with all possible speed as good fortune approaches. Deliverance. Thank you, forces. Let's look at number 9. Interesting. You guys, I can't make this up. Look at what number 9 says. It says the taming power of the small. I can't make this up. Number 9 from the I Ching, the taming power of the small. Wind blows through heaven. Nothing substantial can be accomplished. There is rapid movement in the sky as clouds blow swiftly and change shape, but no rain will fall. Check that out. So there's deliverance here where they said that the rain will fall. They're talking about the times of chaos. In times of chaotic motion, there is no point in striving for completion. Through small actions, subtle persuasion, and observation, circumstances can be prepared for future success. Gentleness will turn to strength in its proper time. Wow. They're telling us here, like, there's no power in trying to keep people to feel small in and of themselves. And even if you're trying to exploit someone or you're trying to exploit the masses of people, even if they respond with gentleness, eventually that gentleness will bring in this deliverance. It will bring in the rainfall. It will bring in the deliverance from these energies or entities or beings that are trying to tame people to make them small. I want one more. This is too much fun. I'm having too much fun. I want one more. Okay, one more, forces. Thank you. One more, please. Thank you. I haven't used this deck that often, when I go live. It's actually very funny. This deck has a lot of humor to it. I'm feeling it has a good personality. Final one more, please. Thank you. Yeah, so we have 22. And this is helpful because I was wondering if we're in the energy of the nine, where it's the energy of trying to tame people to keep them small, or if we are in the energy of deliverance. And they sent us 22, which represents direction and the open road, right on top of deliverance. So let's see what 22 is here. They're also telling me, I'm just going to say this very briefly, that Queen of Wands is some type of like a wordsmith witch. Okay? That's why she's a singer. That's why she has also no talent. But it's like she does well working with words. You're going to, but because that's the spell work that she does with like the written word or hidden letters or like writing lyrics that are spell work against people or that hypnotize the masses, they're telling me. Whoever this feminine energy is, she does spell work that is through her lyrics to manipulate the masses out of divine unions. So let's say that this feminine does these, that she writes these songs about heartbreak and about romantic fantasies that never happen, and she writes these songs about like Prince Charming, like all of this shit about divine unions that are really only based in like manipulative ideals from the devil that aren't actually true definitions of love, but she puts them in her songs to manipulate people so that they actually don't find love. That's what they're telling me. Okay. I'm telling you, this chick is gonna go on stage and people are gonna start like there's gonna start being like, they're showing me entertainment tonight. I'm telling you, this chick is gonna go on stage and there are gonna be all these videos of people who paid to go to her concerts and she can't even remember the words to her own songs because her songs and lyrics themselves were the spell work. And it's returning. Okay. All right, let's finish this out with number 22. Let's see what it is. Whew, okay. I'm going to title this, She Was Taken Out by Her Own Spell Work. So in the I Ching deck, number 22 is grace. You can see it right there where my thumb is, grace. It says, fire from the mountain, a burst of beauty. Fire from deep within the mountain bursts forth and shines light upon the darkness. There it is. That's what this reading has really been about. But such a light only brightens the area that surrounds it. Most of the mountain remains dark. A state of grace is achieved when one sees the beauty in what is right before one's eyes. Focus on what is light and good, not the overwhelming darkness beyond. Divine creators coming through today. Beautiful. So yes, we see that the darkness is kind of coming to its peak right before it meets its full and its end. The full and the end is going to come from us seeing what these celebrities are truly up to when they're doing these magical practices to harvest from people's innocent energy. There's a specific couple that specifically I want to tell you about where a feminine is a singer, okay? And this is how she has been stealing energy from people through her lyrics and songs so that people never actually get into divine unions. They want you to know that now we are on the pathway of deliverance and grace, and the forces are with us and they are with you. Now let's close it out. That was a ride, wasn't it? Oh, hey, Mo. What does that say? Milky? Hey, Mo. Hey, Milky. Also, Mo, I got your email, so I'll email you back soon, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me for this sunrise reading. I tried to keep it short, but you know how it be. I close out the energy of this reading, and I close the portals that I have been peering and looking within and through. I also condemn and I rebuke any form of witchcraft that is trying to look into the prophecies of the original earth angels. Thank you, divine forces, for distorting their eyes and deafening their ears and silencing their tongues. Glory be to the highest creator of all things as I continue to stay in the energy of seeing the positive and seeing the light and seeing the grace that is of this realm and offered and available to us as the original earth angels. Glory be to Source One and Christ consciousness, the ascended masters, the angels and archangels and our ancestors. Glory be to thee. Ashe. All right. All right, y'all. I feel like it took a bit of a while for me to figure out what this reading was really about, but it came through. So, thank you for joining me for this early sunrise reading. If you're interested in a personal, my email is in the description box. Also, I do have a Cash App if you're looking to donate and support the temple. I also have an Amazon wish list too, because I want to try some new beauty products and whatnot. So if you want to keep the temple beautiful, feel free to send me a cute little gift. Everything is in the description box. I'll see you all in the next one, Original Earth Angels. Be the light and be the good. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Y'all be good. See you.